Hello everybody, hello, welcome back.
Hello.
We're going to be investigating specifics. So we're looking at Rock Run Loop. Okay, so we've done this walk before, but we're now going to be doing it again, but we're going to be looking at it from a kind of a Minecraft point of view. So we're going to be going around doing the mapping. Now I've actually taken a look at this picture, this map here, this topographical map. You see this sort of shapes in there, and I've taken a photograph of that. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to recreate the topography of that using Minecraft. So we're going to just do it in layers as well. It says also there's a little key at the bottom telling me kind of dimensions. I'm probably going to fake the dimensions if I'm really truthful. So we'll see how that goes. And then another thing is, what we've been doing is Django's been out here as well. We've created, on my phone, we've created a flat world, and we're just creating some, we've called it Bernheim Sketchbook. And in that Minecraft world, we're actually going to be doing some sketches of trees and stuff like that out in the wild. So we're actually using Minecraft out in the environment itself, which is quite, I think, quite exciting. Quite exciting. So we're going to be doing that. So we've got to take some things like this and check it out how it all goes. And now, oh, that's it. Vic also discovered something a bit creepy. What is it?
It's natural.
It's natural. It's not creepy.
Not creepy.
However, up there, can you see that? It looks like
It's like bugs of Bernheim.
There's some bugs in there. They look like it's probably some sort of wasp or
hornet.
I don't know. It looks weird too. I can't quite see them.
Half bee, half
Yeah.
It's a lovely sunny day today. So what I thought was we've got this piece of kit. So this is my backpack, and on the back of my backpack
Well, actually, it's our backpack.
It's our semantics. It's our backpack, and what we can actually connect that to our phone, so we can actually do some charging using our solar power. Even actually inside the forest, because actually it's not too dark in there, and we will get a little bit of a trickle in there. And then when we have our lunch, we can put this on a table and get loads more energy too. Okay, so we're just starting our walk off, and we can see on the walk as well. We've got these little trail markers as well on the trees. So one's like a triangle on one side, and then another side there's a little oblong shape as well. So let's go straight on. We'll follow this one down here.
Okay.
I just want to kind of just take an initial look. So again, the forest is quite light, and it's a nice lovely day. Over there you can kind of see a big very tall trees. You know, I'm not too sure what the species are, but we'll kind of figure that out as we.
Beech maple.
Okay. So the nice thing about Rock Run is as we get further down here, and that's some sort of stone steps down here as well, so we can kind of think about kind of incorporating these kind of things into the map too, with small bits of shrubbery on either side. Is we actually get to this riverbed, and it literally is a dried riverbed, and we've got kind of these things in Cumbria too, roughly the same size. So you can kind of see, if we go right over here, I can kind of show you the actual bed of the river. So it's this kind of stuff here, all this bare rock. So we spent a little bit of time at this creek crossing, but we have to carry on our trail, and there's our kind of red marker that takes us to this narrow trail up here, and we go along. And so my brain is thinking at the moment, I'm thinking, okay, so it's quite a narrow trail with kind of foliage on either side, and also there's what's quite nice, and actually there's even a sign here as well. Look, there's a trail sign there. It says trail. So there's this chopped bits of wood as well, kind of making our way up, and we kind of go up and over and down. So it's quite a nice, neat little kind of fun trail. There's also these are like small streams that would have fed into the beck as well. So obviously water was coming off the hills when it rains as well, and making these kind of natural filling spots for the creek. So this is the creek crossing part 2. This is the turnaround, if you like. So basically we kind of cross the creek over here and go back up along the other side of the creek and walk back. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to be actually doing a special 360 video walk around. So I'm going to get my 360 camera out, and I'll post this as a special, as a sort of 360 special companion piece along with the video I'm going to be doing here. Looks a little bit wetter than it was the other day. We did get a little bit more rain here, but this is the sort of the main bit of the creek. You can kind of see some wood bits falling down and stuff like that. But yeah, it's pretty cool. What have we got here, Vic?
A memorial bench.
Okay. Have you marked it on the map?
I'm going to.
Yeah. So it says, "Be not afraid, only believe." So we've made it back to the sign right at the beginning, and what we're going to be doing, we're going to go to a spot of lunch, sort of digest some of the things that we've thought about while we've been on the walk. I did a 360 video as well, and I'll show you when I have my lunch. I'll show you the kit that I used to create that as well, and also I'll do a little. People were asking, how did I do it? What's the methodology? Well, use a special 360 camera. That's the start of it, really. And then there's a kind of a process as well that you can go through, and I'll show you the process that I use. I'll probably do a little mini tutorial about that, about how I convert the image into a spherical video image, and then how we process that and upload it to YouTube as well, because there's a special way for that, and I think it's useful for people to see how that all works. Hello everybody, we're back in the cabin, and I just want to show you some stuff on the laptop and some weird notes that I'm taking. Whenever I do stuff on computers, I either work on paper, just on a piece of paper, so I could just write down notes. So I'm going to show you, flip the camera around and show you what I'm doing. So this is Rock Run. This is the image we've got it, and I've just got it into Photoshop now, and you can kind of see we've got some data about the size of this map, so we can kind of see it was about 1/4 mile for that area. So I figured out how big a mile is and how big the meters is. So I've kind of worked out that it's actually a little bit smaller, but it's roughly kind of 600 by 600. That's meters. So I've converted the miles to meters. So we're using a 600 by 600 meter Minecraft map area. And then each of the contour lines on here, I'm actually going to sculpt out. I'm going to kind of create as a Minecraft graphic, and then kind of plot that down and kind of build up the topography. But I wanted to find out how high things were as well. And just down here we've got like 600 and we've got 700, and working it out is that seems to be feet. And there are 5 divisions between the 600 and 700. So I kind of that's roughly kind of 20 by 20 by 20 by 20 until you get to 700 feet. So now all I've got to do is the kind of boring process. I'm basically going to cut out each of these contour lines, okay, as separate layers. And fill them in. So I've got basically, I can separate each of these layers and also draw in that blue line as well, the kind of the water line of the creek. Hello, it's the evening time. Well, it's kind of, it's movie time actually. We've had our dinner. We're just going to watch a movie before Django goes to bed. But before all that happens, what I want to do is I want to show you what we've achieved, what we've achieved today. So I'll turn the camera. So this is our work table, our worktop, our kind of area. Victoria's been doing writing over there. Django's been doing some amazing drawings over there. We've got all our notes and other pieces like that. And here on the laptop, we've got the Rock Run topographical map and kind of route, and you can kind of see the route over there. So what I did with that today, a little bit earlier, I started drawing out each of these sections. Okay, so let's just show you what that looks like. Yep, there is one. So I basically recreated it, and I made a kind of a color map like this. Okay, so each of these are different layers in Photoshop, and I can export them into another bit of software that makes a layered bit of software. Now what happens with that is I can take that into MC Edit, and what I've been doing here in MC Edit is, let's just fly up here, is I've been layering them all down. So I'm making kind of an inverted topographical map. So I feel like we've actually made some decent headway with kind of some of our work at Bernheim today. The next few steps are going to be really interesting. So I'm going to get the rest of kind of our build built, and we'll take it from there. We'll see what happens with that. And I'm also going to be using some other bits of software as well to kind of create trees and other buildings as well. And I'll show you what that looks like in future vlogs as well. So until then, thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.